What are you doing, John?
Oh, packing peanuts.
Hey kids, I'm Lawson, and my dad shared some pretty awesome jokes with me, and I just gotta pass them on to you. Are you ready? Good. Now, what will you serve at a holiday dinner if you accidentally sit on the sweet potatoes? Squash! Squash, because it's squash and you sat on. Anyway, here's another one. What smells the best at a holiday dinner? Your nose! Because it smells! Oh, this one's great. Now, who scared the cranberry? Anyone? Anyone? It was the blueberry. But it doesn't say boo, because it's blueberry. That's why it's funny.
Yeah, okay. We get it.
You're welcome. And if those awesome jokes weren't enough to make your day, then do I have a story to share with you too. Now it's from this girl, Violet, who lives next door to my cousin. Violet's thrilled to have 3 days off of school, and she plans to spend the first day doing nothing. But Violet's mom has other plans. Mom needs Violet to help clean the house because everyone's coming over for dinner tomorrow. Mom says that Violet needs to help for at least 2 hours. And Violet's like, fine. So, Violet dusts and vacuums, and she shines with a storm cloud over her head the whole time. But when she goes to ask Mom if she can finally be done, Violet can see that Mom has got a lot on her plate. Like a whole lot. And Violet realizes it's like by making this beautiful meal that Mom is giving everyone a huge gift. So, Violet decides she's gonna give something to Mom. Without Mom even asking, Violet sets the whole table. And then she looks up a fancy way to fold the napkins. And then she uses her origami skills too. And after that, she makes a quick trip to the garage and finds some fun decorations with her own personal twist. And when Mom finally comes to find Violet, she discovers everything's ready for tomorrow. And Mom tells Violet, you just made my day. And Violet realizes that making Mom's day actually made my day too. And then they both get ready to make everyone else's day. So kids, always keep your origami skills at the ready. And also remember this, that generosity is making someone's day by giving something away. Well, I have a gift for you. Another joke from my dad.
Oh goodness, look at the time.
No, not now, Mom. What did the salad say to the butter who kept making jokes?
And that's a wrap.
No, he didn't. He said, you're on a roll. Like a dinner roll. Get it? It's the dinner roll.
Yes, we got it.
I don't hear him laughing. Well, speaking of butter, I butter scram. See you next time.
Gotta know you're everything I need. You are the reason why my heart is beating. God, you're always taking care of me. I wanna follow where you are leading. Ooh, I don't wanna
Hey guys, welcome in. This week, we're talking about generosity and all the unique ways you can give. Oh, want some?
Hey guys, welcome to Story Lab. I'm Sebastian.
And I'm Skylar.
This month, we're talking about how everything we have is a gift from God. Speaking of which, snack much?
It's for my health.
Oh, high fructose corn syrup? Monocalcium phosphate?
Special delivery snacks. I am required to snack today.
How's that?
First time blood donor. Thank you very much. I gave blood today at the blood drive.
Many teenagers and adults can give half a liter of blood to help someone who is sick or has an accident. The person who donates will quickly replace that blood with new blood cells.
Way cool. How was it?
I was kind of nervous, but it wasn't so bad. And the snacks were the bomb.
Seems like you've added a few.
Snacking and drinking lots of fluids will help me make new blood cells.
Look at you giving blood and saving lives.
Thanks. I do feel kind of heroic.
Especially when you think about all the awesome stuff that blood can do.
It only takes a few minutes, and it's a big deal for someone else.
I want to know more.
Let's make it!
Today, we're making our very own blood model in a bottle.
Blood model in a bottle. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Blood model bottle, blood model
Joking.
bottle.
Moving right along.
Right. Our blood is pretty much the most amazing special delivery service of all time. We're gonna need corn syrup, cinnamon candies, uncooked lima beans, rice, and a large jar or bottle. Mind reading the instructions?
On it. Step 1. Fill the jar about 2/3 full with corn syrup.
The corn syrup represents plasma. Plasma is the part of your blood that carries around all of the other elements. It makes up about 55% of your blood.
Step 2. Add a good bit of cinnamon candies.
The cinnamon candies represent red blood cells. Red blood cells carry oxygen from the lungs through the whole body. Kind of like a food delivery service, but for air.
Just like tiny little pizza delivery people. Step 3. Add a few lima beans.
These represent white blood cells. You only have about 1 white blood cell for every 700 red blood cells. But these guys are the super bodyguards of the blood. They fight off diseases and bacteria to keep you healthy and strong.
Definitely want to keep them happy. Step 4. Add rice.
This is the final component of our blood. Platelets. Platelets form clots to help stop bleeds when we get hurt.
Oh, like a scab.
Now, we just cap off our model and we're good to go.
Hard to believe a couple little drops of blood can do so much.
Literally can't survive without it.
Definitely makes me want to give blood again sometime.
Speaking of giving, it's time for...
The story before the story.
Today we're in 1 John. 1 John was written by, you guessed it, John.
The same John who was one of Jesus' closest friends and recorded a full account of Jesus' life,
In this letter, John wrote to some Jesus followers.
who were up against some big problems.
False teachers were preaching untrue things about Jesus.
John wrote to encourage the believers by sharing God's amazing love for us in sending Jesus,
And how we can become more like Jesus as we follow him.
which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Padma, and I can't wait to dig into God's Word with you. We start out with this line from 1 John.
We know what love is because Jesus Christ gave his life for us.
Love is a word we hear all the time. I love your shoes. I love ice cream. I love this song. But John goes deep fast because real love isn't just a momentary feeling. Jesus showed us that real love is action. Jesus lived his whole life for the people around him. He gave his time, his energy, and his compassion. Jesus could have demanded that everyone serve him, but instead, he took on the role of a servant and washed his friends' dirty feet. In the end, Jesus made the greatest demonstration of love ever when he gave up his life so that we could be in relationship with God. We know what love is because Jesus Christ gave his life for us. It's a mind-blowing act of generosity. And John went on to say,
So we should give our lives for our brothers and sisters.
because Jesus gave his life, it means we can give our lives. Gotta be honest, that sounds really intense. But John wasn't finished.
Suppose someone sees a brother or sister in need and is able to help them. And suppose that person doesn't take pity on these needy people. Then how can the love of God be in that person?
Did you hear that? Giving your life to show God's love doesn't have to be dramatic. In fact, most of the time, giving your life is a lot of small, ordinary moments. It starts with paying attention to the people around you. First, you see a need. Maybe you're rushing to get to the car, but you see your little sister is having a hard time with her shoes. Instead of just leaving her to struggle, you can give a few moments to help her tie them.
Hey, let me help.
Or maybe you see the cafeteria lady looks kind of stressed out. Instead of just rushing to go eat your pizza, you can take a moment and give her a smile.
This looks really great. Thanks for all you do.
When you ask God to show you ways to give, you'll see needs all around you. From someone who needs a warm jacket, to a new kid who needs a friend, to your teacher who really just needs everyone to be quiet and listen. This is a broken world, and you can't fix everything, but you can make a big difference to those around you as you choose each day to give a helping hand or share your time. John finished by reminding the Jesus followers,
Dear children, don't just talk about love. Put your love into action. Then it will truly be love.
when we follow Jesus, we put love into action. We have the amazing opportunity to give up our lives in big and small ways each day to tell a beautiful story about God's generosity to the world. The end.
Honestly, giving up my life has always sounded kind of big.
Like going around the whole world to talk about Jesus.
Sometimes God calls us to really big things, but for most of us, most days, it's all about being generous in the small things.
So,
What's our part in this story?
The most important thing we can do every single day is look to Jesus and ask God to help us become more like Jesus.
Jesus was incredibly generous.
Generosity is making someone's day by giving something away.
Jesus was all about giving. He's all about love in action.
That's right. We talk about Jesus giving up his life on the cross. It was the greatest act of love ever. But Jesus had already been giving up his life every single day as he gave his time and his compassion to meet the needs of the people around him.
So you don't actually have to go somewhere to do that?
Exactly. God could call you to that someday. But right now, God has put people in your life who need your help.
Your family,
People in your neighborhood,
kids and teachers at school.
coaches and friends in your activities, and at church.
When you keep your eyes open, God can show you ways to give. It might be sharing a toy.
It might be putting down your game to give a few minutes of your time,
It might be sharing some encouraging words.
or something you can create, like a story, a drawing, or even a song,
It all starts with looking to Jesus.
and asking God for help.
Thanks for giving me your time. And I'll see you next time.
Bye. So here's the thing. Jesus showed us how to give.
Jesus gave everything for us. And because he gave, we can give to others too. Like our time, our encouraging words, even our snacks.
Right now, I'm thinking I need to give something special.
What's that?
I think I need to give my blood cells some special delivery healthy snacks.
Good call. Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.
Want some?
Yes?
Mushroom chip?
Oh, hello, everybody. I'm John.
I'm Brandon, and welcome to the So and So Show.
Brandon, have you ever thought about the fact that back in the day, people didn't have mailboxes?
No, I guess I haven't.
Can you imagine having to go to the post office to pick up your mail?
Honestly, I only get emails nowadays.
Yeah, see, even further development. And to think people used to have to get their mail delivered by ponies.
What?
Yeah, the Pony Express.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh,
the ponies-
and even more unbelievable, snails.
John.
Snail mail?
Oh.
Snail mail.
Yeah.
Like little
I know what
snails
snail
carry your mail around on their shelves and they slowly climb up your mailbox.
John.
Mailboxes must have been just disgusting, covered in all that slime.
That is not at all what snail mail means.
Oh, okay. Well, I would have you explain it to me right now, but I'm gonna have to wait on the edge of my seat for that lesson. Because we got someone who knows stuff.
Ooh.
That's hello, a pigeon.
Oh, hey, hello, come on in. Have a seat, please. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Wow, I love your outfit.
Yeah.
Well, pigeons are some of God's most beautiful creatures.
Oh, yeah? Well, I usually think of elk or butterflies as beautiful.
That's quite the range.
But yeah, I guess pigeons can be classified as that.
Well, I'd say so.
Yeah, so tell us who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Paige, and I know all about carrier pigeons. Pigeons that are used to deliver messages.
Really?
Yep. I even deliver messages in a tiny bottle attached to my leg.
Now that's cool.
You have a message in there right now?
Well, is there somebody here named Brandon?
Yes. Oh, for me. Okay, here we go. It's fun.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wait. Brandon, your shoes untied. John.
Well,
Oh, thank you.
I did not think that would actually work.
What are you doing?
I just felt left out.
Oh. Anyway, do you deliver other notes to people?
Yep. I fly across land and sea. The messages have to be really short, though, because long ones, they won't fit in the bottle.
Wait, you fly?
I mean, on a plane. I wish I could fly like a bird.
Oh, don't we all?
But sometimes I pretend to fly upon my deliveries. It adds to the whole presentation and experience, you know?
Okay, what does that look like?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Oh, really?
It's really all in the flow of the head and the arm movement. Do you guys want to give it a try?
Yes.
Sure. right, here.
Come on, get into it.
All right. So, how much does it cost to do your delivery service?
Oh, it's free! Just like the carrier pigeons. What's a bird gonna do with money?
Yeah, but you're not really a bird. That's. Oh!
Oh, careful, partner. You don't want to break a wing.
That's true.
Yeah, that's great. Paige, tell us, what's your favorite thing about deliveries?
Oh, it's the most fun thing in the world. Messages between friends spread joy and love. I help keep the world connected. Also, on a very rare and special occasion, I deliver packages.
Oh, wow. Do you deliver those tied to your leg, too?
Well, if it's small enough, yeah. But if it's too heavy, I carry it on my arms or my back. I learned that lesson the hard way.
Okay.
One time I got stranded in a cornfield with a package of pickled okra. My legs started cramping so bad I fell over. I had to eat the okra to lessen the weight. But then I started feeling nauseous. So I started eating corn to settle my stomach, which only made things worse. I ended up sleeping in the cornfield till the crows woke me up.
You must tell that story all the time.
Oh, not really, no. Carrier pigeons aren't about entertaining people with their adventures. They're about serving others through faithful deliveries. So I try and do the same.
Oh, you really put love and generosity into action, giving your time and energy to help others.
Yeah, but some people just talk about doing stuff for others, but you're actually doing it.
Thanks.
Okay, before you go, can you please teach us how to make that impeccable pigeon call that you did earlier?
Oh, this?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey! Hey! You! I have a package for you to deliver.
Well,
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Howdy, fellas.
Howdy to you.
How's it going today?
Great. Learning all about carrier pigeons and generosity.
That is an interesting combination, but I like it. Today, we're going to be learning more about generosity and about putting love into action. It's important because it's really easy to say, I love you, but what does it actually look like to love someone? The Apostle John wrote a letter that I think will help us discover just that.
Hey! Did somebody say combination?
Like 2 whole minutes ago, but yeah.
Oh, I am Horvath, an expert can do things together. I combine the mental trainings of learning the Bible with the physical trainings of making your muscles bigger.
Well, hey, Horvath, it's so good to see you.
Likewise. What are we learning today, Kellens?
Well, only the best thing ever, how to love.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. John's first letter teaches us how to love others like Jesus did. Now, we're not going to read the entire letter today, but let's check out a couple of verses. I'll read the verses, and then Horvath will do the exercises to help us remember.
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. 1 John 3:16 through 18. It starts out like this. We know what love is because Jesus Christ gave his life for us. So we should give our lives for our brothers and sisters. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Exactly. That sounds really hard. But I don't think John meant that we actually have to die in order to love people like Jesus. Mm-hmm. Giving our lives for our brothers and sisters simply means being generous. Yeah, putting others first, like sharing our time, talents, or things that we own with other people.
All right, first exercise. I call this Love, Life, Lunge.
Not to be confused with live, laugh, love.
Huh?
It's a saying.
All right, here's what you do. First, you put your hands on your heart, and then we lunge forward. Deep lunge now, Kellens. And then you give it away. Okay. We do this 300 times.
That's too many times.
All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, elephant trunk. Diaper rash cream. 300. Yeah!
Wow, okay.
What's next? What's next?
Oh,
What's
okay.
next?
John went on to write, suppose someone sees a brother or sister in need and is able to help them. And suppose that person doesn't take pity on these needy people.
What? How could they do such things? If you have God's love inside of you, you must let it out on everybody.
You nailed it on the head, Horvath.
I have no nails or no hammers.
No, I meant what you said was exactly what John was writing. He wrote that if someone didn't take pity on a person or people in need, then how can the love of God be in that person?
Oh, second exercise. Pity knees.
You know I'm talking about needs, not knees, right?
Lift your knees high in the air and then hug them tight. And then give them a kiss if you want to. We do this 750 times. Yeah, let's go. 1, 18. Bigfoot. 97. Personal pan pizza. 750.
Nice. So, like I was saying, if someone is in need, we should take pity on them. John wrote next, "Dear children, don't just talk about love, put your love into action. Then it will truly be love." Now, remember what we talked about earlier?
Huh?
It's easy to talk about love or to just say, "I love you," but it really changes people's lives when we do something. Like helping them when they're in trouble or encouraging them when they feel down. That's truly love.
Whoa! Wow! Oh, so beautiful. Third exercise! Okay, not just talking, but put your love into action. Huh?
Okay.
Not just talking, but put your love into action. Okay, we do this 87 times. Go! 1, not just talking, put your love into action. 12! Not just talking, put your love into action. Jazzercise! Not just talking, put your love into action. Cast iron pan! Not just talking, put your love into action. Fruit by the foot! Not just talking, put your love into action. 87! Not just talking, put your love into action. Wow!
That was, wow.
I knows! What's next, Kellens? What's next?
Well, that's it. Simple but powerful. Put your love into action. Give your life for people the way Jesus gave his life for you.
Jesus gave his life for me, so now I can put my love into actions by giving my life away and helping peoples with needs.
Needs. Needs. But yes, you got it.
Yes, I gotta go now. I know so many people with needs.
Thanks, Horvath.
Oh, you're very welcome, Kellens. You have needs.
That is a seriously great teaching.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of sad how easy it is to fall into just talking about love rather than actually doing things for people.
Absolutely. And thank goodness Jesus actually chose to give his life, loving the people around him and dying to save us.
That's beautiful. Thanks, Kellen.
Anytime.
Bye.
See ya.
Wow. Jesus really showed us how to give.
Yeah, he's the most generous person ever. He's the perfect example for us.
Yeah. You know, it makes me want to think about the people in my life who have followed his example.
Oh, me too. So, reveal the question. Oh, when has someone been generous to you?
Yeah. Obviously, Jesus was super generous to all of us. But I know there are also people in your life who have been generous specifically just to you.
Yeah, maybe one of your parents has been generous with their time, like when they drive you to soccer practice, or a teacher has been generous with their knowledge.
Yeah, or maybe a friend shared something with you that was special to them, like a favorite book or a sweater.
Yeah, there's so many ways we can love one another through our actions and by choosing to be generous.
Yeah. Hey, think it over, talk it out, and we'll see you next time.
I'm Brandon.
I'm John.
And this was the So and So Show.
Woo! You know what? The last time you were generous to me.
When?
Just now.
What did I do? I don't
Well,
remember.
you were gonna go play with the chicken, but you
I
decided to give me your attention.
Oh,
And that's great.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
No. The chicken says quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack.
You don't know birds at all.
Actually, what you want to do is you want to kind of get the coo sound going, not so much yelling.
Okay.
Oh. Listen to the noise.